Hey everyone, and welcome back to another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach, where the riffs reign supreme and the music rocks. Tonight I have a subscriber request for me to check out I Still Seek Revenge by Band-Maid live at the Tokyo Garden Theater from January of 2023. But before we get into this, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. And don't forget to go check out my fourth wall page, check out some of the killer Metal Coach merch that I have. Pick out something cool for you and your loved ones to support the channel and to show your love of metal. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holly. Tonight, we are diving into the track I Still Seek Revenge by Band-Maid that is live from the Tokyo Garden Theater from January of 2023. For anyone new to this mighty group, here are the musicians who make this engine roar. You have Saiki on lead vocals, Kanami on lead guitar and backing vocals, Miku on rhythm guitar along with some backing vocals. You have Misa on the bass, and you have Akane on the drums. So let's break it down. I Still Seek Revenge from the explosive 2023 live Tokyo performance. Let's go. Wow, once again, just mind-blowing musicianship and a band that is as tight as ever. They're one of the best in the business, and this opening sequence just shows you why they are so good. This track kicks in with Akane laying down a tight opening groove that feels like it's measured out with a laser. Her snare kicks right through the room, crisp and centered, while her kicks sit low and steady, grounding the whole band before things totally heat up, and she's setting the tone with pure discipline. And then you have Misa. She comes in, and her bass tone is thick, and it's controlled, and she just locks in with Akane, and she's throwing down an aggressive bass line that is just rumbling, just hits that low end so hard, really gives that track a little muscle. Together, they're probably the most impressive 37 seconds I've ever heard live. Especially when you have Misa, she's picking some of those notes and she's using her thumb to slap some of those notes as well. Just just brilliant. I love it. And then next comes in Kanami with that thick, distorted, melodic riff that just rocks. Her phrasing is sharp, no excess vibrato, no wandering around. She's letting the melody speak through her precision. Then Miku locks in with her with that chunky rhythm tone Band-Maid fans know so well. Her strumming is firm and even, which thickens the entire mix. All four of the band members here are just brilliant. They're really showing off their technical side and what kind of musicians they really are. They're just freaking brilliant. Then, right before Saiki enters the track, Misa and Kanami lock in tight with that killer riff that is tight and energetic that really just ups the intensity of the track. And at the 120 mark, Saiki comes in with her vocals that are focused and clear. Her vocals are gritty, more than I've ever heard, but still has aspects of the soaring vocals we are so accustomed to hearing from her. Okay, around the 150 mark, Kanami starts throwing out quick melodic lead lines that are not full licks, but are just like teasers of what's to come next. Saiki steps into the next vocal section with more power and energy and passion in her vocals. Her phrasing tightens up a little bit, her presence rises, and the band just lifts up with her. The groove thickens, the energy climbs. By the time we hit that 210 mark, the track feels like it's about to explode. So let's continue to listen to the rest of this track, and I'll come back and I'll talk about what I'm seeing and hearing. Man, let's go. Man, what else can I say but amazing? I mean, brilliant. I mean, I've never heard this song before, and to hear it live for the first time is just amazing. Um, and when we hit that 220 mark, the band totally changes gears again. I think Akane shifts into a more aggressive drumming approach with a lot of sharper accents, quicker transition. Her kicks are starting to build that momentum, and she's stirring the band up a steep incline, if that makes sense. And then Misa adds more movement to her bass lines in this particular moment, really giving the track more depth and intensity. She inserts a lot of passing tones that gives the harmony a richer spine, if that makes sense. Her tone stays warm, but gains a sharper front edge. Like I've said this many times, she reminds me so much of Billie Sheehan, the way she plays, and it's nothing different on this track. Meanwhile, Kanami and Miku tighten their guitar work up. The riffs are lean and locked in. I hear a little bit more Slash influence on the riffs as well. They are tight, palm muted with precision that just keeps the build up and the tense and the intensity of the track and just really keep it focused. And then you get Saiki, who is delivering her vocal lines with more bite to her mid-range intonations. She raises her vocal abilities, but keeps her tone very clean. That balance gives this track an emotional punch without sacrificing the clarity of the mix. Just brilliant. When we arrive at the 310 mark, we finally get what I am waiting for every time I hear a Band-Maid song, and that is Kanami's guitar solo. And man, this is a good one. The solo has killer melodic phrasing, killer bends that just scream and just take your ears and they just, rattle a little bit. And then it pierces the speakers too. Brilliantly played runs up and down the fretboard. And then you get that killer Eddie Van Halen inspired tapping, which just sets it up to another level. During the solo, Miku holds down the rhythm with absolute steadiness, like a rock. Her chords are tight and controlled, giving Kanami the space she needs to soar without collapsing in the mix. Then at the same time, Akane helps push the solo with her rolling kicks and precise snare hits. She makes the section feel like it's running downhill toward a fight. Misa adds those smooth neck climbs underneath the harmony, giving the solo a rising lift that makes it feel bigger, bolder, and badder. And then after the solo, Saiki jumps back in with her fierce vocal delivery, almost like a rallying cry, and every member just hits the gas. Miku and Kanami sync their riffs. Misa holds down the bottom end like a rock, and then Akane fires on all cylinders. They close the track with a tight, unified strike, no fade, no drift, just a confident finish that shakes the room and leaves no doubt why Band-Maid is one of the tightest live bands on this planet. They are brilliant. I would love to see them live someday. So why does this performance rock so hard? Plain and simple. First, the band is locked in like a machine. Then the rhythm section carries the real weight. Misa's bass tone is huge but clean. She's not just filling space. She's shaping the groove, reinforcing the drums. And then Akane's drumming is intense but organized chaos, if that makes sense. Third, the guitars are balanced perfectly. Kanami's lead work cuts through with clarity and melody, and while Miku's rhythm guitar is thick, percussive, and relentless, live, those parts are able to breathe more. You hear more of the attack on the strings, the palm muting, the bite. Nothing gets buried. That clarity makes the song feel heavier and hits harder, if that makes sense. The next part, Saiki's vocal control is elite in this song. Live vocals can make or break a performance, and here she commands the stage and takes full control. She does not oversing. She does not chase the notes. She plants herself right in the pocket and delivers with confidence and grit. That kind of vocal authority makes the whole band sound stronger. Fifth, the dynamics of the live performance are real. This performance is not just loud from start to finish. They build tension, pull back slightly, then slam you again. That contrast is why the heavy parts feel heavier. When the band knows when and when not to hit full throttle, the payoff is massive. Then finally, the sixth part, the crowd energy feeds the band. Tokyo Garden Theater is totally locked in. You can feel it. The band responds to that energy, especially in the build-up sections and the solo at the 310 mark. That feedback loop between crowd and band is something you cannot fake in a studio. And then finally, Band-Maid plays like a collective unit, not 5 individuals. Every part serves the song. No ego, no overplaying, just precision, power, and purpose. That is why this live version does not just sound good. It feels great, and it sounds great, and it's amazing. Love it. So, guys, what do you think of I Still Seek Revenge by Band-Maid live at the Tokyo Garden Theater from January of 2023? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take and your favorite moment. Also, make sure you go support Band-Maid by going to their official website. Get all of your Band-Maid merchandise from them. Do not get it secondhand. Do not just download it. Support them. And don't forget to follow the band on all of their socials. All the links for them are in the description of this video. Guys, before you leave today, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. And don't forget to go check out my fourth wall page. Go get yourself some killer Metal Coach merch to support the channel so I can continue to do what I'm doing. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Please keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today, keep the faith, and let no one ever make you feel afraid. Happy New Year, guys. Let's rock the new year. I'll see you soon. Keep it metal.